You can have very good sex only when you know yourself. So what is your vagina size? You don't know. You know there are 4 types. Oh, I can look at your leg and determine it. So you see, you can't go to the market. You only package yourself, and you know who you are. Okay, let me ask this question: do you have your own? Is it short or long one?
Rosaline.
Okay, let me ask you a simple question. Maybe that will determine it. Does it come from the back or the front? Which one is sweeter? When it's coming from the back or the front? I'm asking you a question.
I don't understand.
You don't understand what?
You don't know what to say.
Please answer.
Sorry?
Answer.
But you're the married one.
The question he asked is
when Mr. Right is coming, does it come from the back or the front? Which one do you enjoy best?
Answer.
Oh,
Hey, say.
You see, these are very critical questions. You see, that's where sometimes we have the problems and challenges. When a woman's something is short, you need to come from the back. Yes. So it's an art. You need to understand.
Do we go to
no, I mean, how would you know?
How would you know?
Yeah, how would you know your size? How?
You know, like I said, there are 4 types. The vagina has 4 types. You know that?
No, I didn't know.
Then go and study. Even your cervix, I can look at your nose and determine your cervix.
Okay.
Your nose, the way your nose is determines how your cervix is.
So Red,
if somebody is playing around your nose, he's playing around your cervix. That's why somebody should not touch your nose.
Oh.
Good.
Wow.
So, yes, all these things you need to know yourself.
But at the end of the day, if I am knowing myself, is that what is going to make me say that I don't feel comfortable or I'm not okay with my partner, or today I don't feel like having sex with my partner?
You need to know yourself so that you build the confidence in yourself to approach sex. For instance, you be the most romantic girl in bed.
Go me.
I'm telling you. Hey! She has a full package. So, for instance, you see, when you are going on the market, you are able to shop well only when you know what you have. Okay? Don't treat sex as a general thing. Treat it as specific.
So what are some of the things that will definitely put me off sex?
So for instance, knowing yourself includes so many things. I've talked about your vagina size, I've talked about the cervix. We need to also talk about your mood, how you are, how you react. There are some people, their temperament, I mean, they are like that choleric people. They want things to be measured, like everything is pepper. You understand? There's somebody who is a free-going bed person, is sanguine. I mean, you know that person, how the person is. So you need to know yourself so that you'll be able to meet that partner. Other than that, you treat that partner like yourself.
And it will be a turn-off.
And yes, straight off. Because you'll be treating, you want the person to respond like you. Yeah. But it's not you. Yeah. So you need to know, you need to know your body composition. Which places are your best high points?
What about stress?
They are all there, but let us deal with yourself first.
Before you even deal with
yes, because you see, when you don't know yourself, people will always treat you as they are offering you something or they are doing something good to you.
But can you then tell your partner that, listen, this is how you are doing it and I'm not comfortable with it?
Fine, you will. Because you know who you are, you know your touch points, you know which places are good for you, know the positions that are best for you. So then you don't go straight talking about it. Okay. You allow the person to adventure, carry the person. When it comes to sex, the women are in charge.
Really?
You determine the pace.
Really?
You determine the flow. You determine the speed. You determine the brakes. You determine everything. You determine when the angels have to descend.
The angels descend?
Oh, You know angels descending?
I didn't know that.
When we begin to sing the new song.
That's when the angels descend.
Oh, haven't they sung a new song on you before?
No. What are some of the songs?
Those songs you cannot interpret because they get into another language. Because those languages, if you record them, hey, I'm telling you, it's a different song. Oh, you have not heard that song?
No.
Ah, you guys, what are you doing? Oh, Mujasa. When the thing is coming, you see the song and those things that happen. It's like a woman who is about to give birth. They begin to give promises. so you need all these things. When I treat women or men into the sex life, so that you package yourself well, so that you begin to look at the arts of it. Then you look at the preparations, you look at the timing, you look at the communications, you look at the things that are old unresolved issues, the bearing up issues. Let's look at all of them so that when we get into the marriage market and get into the sex market, we make the best to give our card A, not a card B. But you need all these things to add up to bring you the best shot. Other than that, you enter into sex with naivety, but it's an art, so we need to explore. But when you have requisite knowledge, you enter into it and you are good to go.
You know, you spoke about the choleric. You have a partner who is choleric, and how do you actually, tell the partner in a right way that will not be so offensive that this is how I want you to explore? Because maybe the first time the partner is doing what he wants to do or she wants to do, the second time same thing, you're trying to correct, and then the person is still saying, this is what I want to do.
You know something, a certain woman, when they got married, he had not seen the nakedness of a man before. And do you do it light off or light on?
I don't remember.
You don't remember? May God forgive you.
Amen.
I've asked for forgiveness for you. You say you don't remember. You see, some people, most men light on because they want to see their show.
Okay.
Most women also like, kakao.
Today they saw you.
So most women want it light off or dim light because they want to enjoy. So this woman, it happens that when he saw the nakedness of the man, see Jesus, because I've never seen that before, and the man was as erected, so serious one. You see the erection you cry 3 times. So,
hey,
the left one, the other right one, the straight one.
Interesting.
Oh, also boko left. Also by divine nature, it has turned to left. And some people, by divine nature, it has turned to right. But some people, they are forward march. So those people, because if you know where you are going, you know which place, how to maneuver, how to drive. Because your left-hand drive car and right-hand drive car, they drive differently. If you go to Britain, the way they drive and the way we drive Ghana here, it's not the same. So don't take the British driving here, because you know you are left-hand driver. You see, because other than that, everything will be going left. So they are basic. The most important, the one important thing we also need to know, there are women who go for a long haul. There are some people, they have to go for a long haul. So you need
24 hours.
No, there are some.
Now she has 24 hours.
No, you see that some women, before they get their orgasm, it will be the 3rd round or the 2nd round.
For the woman?
Yes, some women. As for men, you know they're with it. Not 1 minute, not 2 minutes. That one is dangerous. That one is serious. But people are different, too.
Everybody's different.
Yes, everybody's different.
Yeah.
So when you have your woman who always wants the long haul, then you must have a strategy to go for the long haul. It may not necessarily go in 2 rounds or something, but you know how to prepare such a person, meet the person in such a way that orgasm will be there. Because if you don't have that knowledge about that woman, you pretend like the lion. You know lion? Lion is one of the most romantic animals. They are able to have 16 sex times, 16 rounds within 24 hours.
A lion?
Yes. Go and check.
Wow.
Next is seahorse. I check all that.
So you do know there are 6 positions, 16 positions?
16.
Do you know all of the 16 positions?
Not 16 positions.
Okay.
I said they will have orgasm 16 times. The male lion will sleep with the woman, having discharged 16 times within 24 hours.
Jata.
Yes.
Okay.
So that when a man is coming upon you like a jata, you know. Because he's coming.
Okay, Reverend.
So you have to change the jata. You slow the jata down. You not go tortoise, but you go an animal who is so romantic. Meet you by the time the angels are singing the song. You yourself, you say, I'm ready. I'm your handmaid. Let it be according to you, your word. Then you are there. So if you don't get to know the woman, there will be always turn off, because she knows that you're coming like a lion. Very soon, you just leave the person and you'll be there. You'll not be able to sleep.
Then you're talking about compromising then?
Not compromising really, but you need to understand, the chemistry is very, very important, because if you're not able to build the chemistry, how do we go about it?
So talking about this, we are talking more about the woman put off. What about the man? What are some of the things that put off a man?
Hey, Reverend.
Should I say it?
Maybe I ask a question, but you're looking at the scene.
I'll say the first thing. I'll say the first thing. The first thing is when the man is ready, then he said you are going to Wiwi.
I hope my microphone is on.
You see how the men are laughing? Because they know this. Everyone knows this thing I'm talking about.
Why? Why do you hate it?
In the middle of the show, who called you so saying? Jaisa.
Just want to be
Oh, no, stop it.
Really?
Yes. He said, no area. Don't do that. Because you see, the messengers are ready. The choristers are ready. They have started singing the song. I think you are going to Wiwi. What kind of wickedness is that? You Wiwi first and cap. If you know, just...
Okay, so if you Wiwi first, it's okay.
But not in the middle issue, then you tell me you are going to Wiwi. You don't do that. Men, you see, what puts men off and what puts women off are different.
Yeah.
So we need to understand the context of a man and the context of a woman. Now, men are eye pleasers. So your composure before the sex counts. Because something ought to arouse the man. Other than that, he'll be watching movies. Men, if they are not able to get that from you, they'll be watching certain things. And when they watch those things, they will always draw inspiration from what they have watched and they transfer it to you.
Right. And maybe you might not be comfortable with that as well.
I don't want that. I want the man to desire for you.
Yeah.
So for instance, you package yourself. For instance, you are very beautiful 2 oranges. They are so nice, so good. And I look at your bum bum and you begin to papa guso. My goodness. When you I've forgotten that you are a virgin. I just remember that you are a virgin. I just remember. So you look at yourself.
Yeah.
Then you package yourself in terms of the eyes. What is he seeing? The word of God says the man should cleave. The word cleave is to chase.
Right. Now, talking about what the man is seeing, there's a woman who wear bra for a very long time. Is it a turn off as well? Like if you see the same bra?
I don't say natural when you lose it, and I don't know transparent.
On that note,